Hi everyone, this is Sandy. Welcome back to Easy Cooking. So today I'll show you how to make the perfect appetizer for this football season or any other event that you can think of. I'm going to show you how to make sweet habanero chicken wings. I hope you like them. They are so delicious. Remember, you'll find the list of ingredients in the description box of this video, and you will also find it in my blog where you can print the whole recipe. Let's get started. Season the chicken wings with salt and black pepper to taste. Season them well on both sides. Now cut the chicken wings into two different parts, and I'm just going to cut in between the drumette and the middle part. Right in between that first joint. Just keep on doing this until you're done. Now in a large bowl, combine the all-purpose flour, the salt, the black pepper, and the chicken flavor bouillon seasoning. Stir well until combined, and now we're going to cut the chicken wings with this mixture. Make sure all the chicken wings are well covered with the flour on all sides, and once they are done, shake them a little bit to remove the excess flour, and then place them on a baking sheet, and we're going to place them in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes, just so the flour mixture will stick to the chicken wings really well. And you can either fry these wings or you can bake them. If you decide to fry them, you will need plenty of vegetable oil, and you're going to fry them for about 10 minutes or until they are nice and golden brown and well cooked. And once they are cooked, you're going to place them on paper towels to drain the excess oil. I'm going to bake them, so I'm going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now spray the wings with a little bit of cooking spray, and we're going to bake them for about 45 minutes or until they are golden brown and well cooked. So while the wings are cooking, now we're going to prepare the sauce. Here I have the ingredients for the sauce. I cut the tomatoes in half, and I removed the stems and the seeds from the peppers. And remember, for this recipe, the tomatoes and the peppers are to taste. You can add as much as you want depending on how spicy you like the sauce. So to make the sauce in a large skillet on medium-high heat, we're going to heat up a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, or you can use vegetable oil if you want to. Just heat up about a tablespoon or so, and once the oil is nice and hot, now we're going to add in the tomatoes, the onion, and the habanero peppers. We're going to cook this on medium-high heat for about 8 minutes or until everything is softened. If you want, you can cover this with a lid to speed up the cooking process. And you just want to stir this frequently. You want to flip them around so they can cook on all sides. After 8 minutes, this is how they look. Now we're going to add in the garlic, reduce the heat to low, and continue to cook this for about 2 more minutes so the garlic will also soften a little bit. And after 2 minutes, everything should be nice and soft. Now we're going to place these ingredients in a blender. And into the blender, we will also add in the vinegar. We will also add salt to taste and about 2/3 of a cup of water. Now blend this on high speed until everything is well blended into a soft sauce for about 2 minutes or so. And once the sauce is ready, now taste the flavor, add more salt if needed. And if you think the sauce is too thick, feel free to add more water to thin it out. And this is how the sauce looks like. This is a very spicy sauce, so be very careful with it. Now we're going to bring this to a boil. So in a saucepan, we're going to add a little bit of vegetable oil, just a splash, and then we're going to add in the sauce. And we're going to cook this on low heat for about 15 minutes or until it starts to boil. And then after it boils, now taste the flavor, add more salt if needed, and once you're happy with the flavor, just set it aside until you're ready to use it. And after 45 minutes in the oven, this is how the wings look like. As you can see, they are nice and golden brown on all sides, so they are ready. Now we're going to finish them with the sauce. For now, just place them aside a little bit. Now in a wok or in a large skillet, we're going to melt the butter. And you want the butter to get a bit of a golden color, but without burning it. So just melt it for about 2 minutes or so. So once the butter is ready, once it's all melted and it has a nice color, now into the butter you can also add in the honey, and you can add about 1/4 of a cup or up to 1/2 cup of honey. Again, this depends on how spicy you want the sauce. So after you add in the honey, stir together until everything is well combined for a couple minutes. And then we're going to add in the habanero sauce. Stir once again to combine everything, and then we're going to cook this on medium heat for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, the sauce is already boiling and the sauce should have thickened a little bit. Now taste the flavor again, add more salt or pepper if needed, and you can also add more honey if you want to. And once you're happy with the flavor, now we're going to reserve about 2/3 of a cup of this sauce. Just place it in a bowl and set it aside. And now into the wok with the rest of the sauce, we're going to add in the chicken wings. And just toss them in the sauce for a couple minutes or until they are all covered in the habanero sauce. You want all the chicken wings to be covered in the sauce. And just keep on cooking them for a minute or so, and once they are ready, now you can serve them. And I'm going to garnish them with cilantro, and I'll serve them with the leftover sauce, and that's about it. Enjoy! To put in this and some other delicious recipes, please don't forget to visit my blog, the link is going to be down below. And remember, you will also find me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Pinterest, I'm everywhere, so all the links are going to be down below. If you want, you can check them out. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to be notified of future updates. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!